Starship Troopers. Continuum.
A primetime snapshot from the experimental testing unit.
Alright, we are back with another video. I'm going to go over a tutorial about the perks and the progression of this game. Hopefully I won't waste too much of your time, but let's hop right to it. Alright. Alright, so I'm currently rank 37 on my account. That'll never change. The one that will change a lot is your troops, or your character you're using. You're not sticking with one character. You're always going to be retiring your character once it hits max rank, which is 8. And a lot of people don't like doing that. They want to stick with one character, and you just can't progress in the game like that. You have to always max it out. Then you do citizenship, which is like a rebirth. I call it rebirth. But I'll explain that here in a bit. So right now my character is 1, but theoretically speaking, if it was 8, this is what I would do. I have nothing else. Like, there's no point in playing with it anymore, and I'll tell you why. Is because if you die, your character dies, you lose that character. You have to start on a fresh one, and you gotta buy your fresh weapons, which you do that anyways when you make a new character, but you won't want to do that if you die. So if my character just maxed out on ranking, I'm gonna go to this window here, and this is where you're gonna retire your troop because he's maxed rank. I know it says it's not max right now, but if it was max, it would have a green line showing how much you're gonna add on your account level. It'll show how much gold you're gonna get in green and merits in green. And you would normally hit gain citizenship, hit yes. And then it'll add all those points together. And some of this that's already in green, if they're not maxed, some of them will increase in that kind of way. So, in which, that brings me to my point. Your perks per character, it's randomized. So, the more you level up all your perks everywhere on the wall, that I'm going to show you here in a bit, the easier you can work with perks that you get randomly. Let's see, what do I got? So let me go back. So these are the random ones I chose. Like, and you can re-roll and spend a little bit of gold to try to get and hope you get the perk you want. And I'm content with this. The one I really wanted was this right here, and I could equip 2 secondaries. So like one on my left, one secondary on my secondary, if that makes sense, and then one secondary for my primary. And what that does, what I love about it is it's infinite ammo, because that's what your secondary will always be. So that's my setup, and I enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. So I got all my stuff based off on semi-automatic passive buffs and stuff, and you can mess with that. You're gonna want to read all your perks and then compare how you want to kill in combat. So, alright, let's get to the wall. You're gonna go over here. This is your wall of perks. The ones that are orange, got the little circle around the icon that's orange. That means it's maxed. So let's grab one that's not maxed. So we're gonna just do this one. So don't worry about the detail. What I want you to look at is the requirement for leveling this up. See, it's 2 out of 10. It's required 1 merit. That little bird icon, that's called a merit. Okay, and you can see I have 0 up there right now because I did a fresh character recently, and I burned all of them. I'm trying to max out all of these. So, but starting off, you're going to want to look for specific ones, like these top ones, depending what you like. These are your passives, like this. your base damage increase. You want to go for stuff like that. It's like your mastery. But yes. So, it requires 1 merit to level up. And once you max that, go to another one and just keep doing that. And eventually you'll get what you want in your character, and it makes your game or your combat a lot easier for what damage you bring out. And that's really about it. Then again, like, do not stick with one character. When you max it out to rank 8, rebirth it, start over, and once you buy your guns you like, because you wanna budget how much gold you have, and I'm gonna go over that too, because you don't want to burn it on all the higher tier stuff. Like, let me go over here. I'm gonna show you on Armory, for example. And I feel like a lot of people make this mistake on here. Even though it's a brand new game, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of people did make this mistake. And they're gonna see this perfect example in which I'm gonna buy this. I think I have double SMGs. Alright, got them. So okay. All right. So this is an epic tier, right? Siren. It's normally a secondary, but I have a perk that I chose that allows me to use my secondary as my primary. So I'm using 2 of these types, but you have to buy them separately. You can't buy one and equip it on both. Unlike Crossfire, if you're familiar with that game. So when you start off, don't worry about the grade, because you're going to burn so much money, especially when you die. You got to buy the guns you want anyway, so stick with your standard. If you come across epic, go for it, because usually it's cheap anyways. But like me, I burnt most of my gold earlier for unique stuff. And you can spend around from 30 to 60,000 per gun unique, depending what type of gun you go for. Like my SMGs, if I find a unique, usually it's going to be around 30,000. So I end up spending about 60,000 at least for those 2 guns together. And once you die, you can easily die. Once you die, you lose that character, like I mentioned earlier. So you have to consider that. You know, is it worth me risking $60,000 worth of weapons? And you can progress just fine without having to go through unique equipment. But it does make it easier. You just got to be careful if you want to go that route. And I'll make another video of how to get unique weapons easily, as long as you have the money for it, if you want to go that route. And if you want to look through my YouTube videos, I'll have it. I'll probably make it a short. That seems to be the big thing people go for. But like, I always go with secondary, because it's always higher DPS than the primary stuff. And you have way more bullets if you can go the route I'm doing. But I think that about covers it. So make a character, rank it up to 8 as good as you can. Usually you can solo if you're careful. Even if you're near 8, like say you're rank 6, go ahead, do the civilized citizenship, and go ahead and get you some merits, and then burn it on what you think you should go for, and you just keep going like that until you get comfortable with your count number. Like you're gonna eventually get up there, and it don't take long at all. So you're gonna be beyond 8 like me right now. See, like right now I'm 37, and it's very easy to have your account go up. And that's the same concept, same exact experience as what you get on here. It's same. It'd be, say if I get 35,000 experience, it's not only going to your character, it's also going to this. So citizenship also adds experience to this too as well. And if you really want to up your account level, there's I think it's like retirement contract perk. If you max that out, I wouldn't do it right away, but it is nice to do. Is when it's maxed, it's 300% experience towards your account level. And I did one semi-hard run by myself, didn't die at all, and I maxed out my character. Citizenship and all of a sudden I get 4 whole entire account levels. And then I got an automatic 20 merits. You know, and that's you'll get that automatically once you do an 8 rank character, and that's what you want to do every time. Once you do that, dude, it's all downhill from there. And then eventually you'll get new Game Plus missions, which I don't think anyone's on. At least I don't think so. I've yet to meet anyone that's on them yet. I'm on number 2. Last time I got to a boss, it wasn't even there, so I had to quit. But I'll give that another shot another day. But I think we'll end it here. Hope I didn't ramble on too much. I feel like I did. But hopefully that covers it. If you have any questions, you can always message me on PlayStation by the name of Jaw Action. Because everybody needs a little jaw action there in life, if you know what I mean. Alright, that'll cover it.